Hi everyone, Hanternos here, and you're about to join me on the very first part of our Final Fantasy XIV adventure. This first part is completely unedited, just to see how you like it. We're going to be doing voice acting all the way through, and I hope you enjoy. Take care! Hello! I did wonder that, because I think that's happened before with me. Hello everyone, good afternoon, fellow Makote. Heck yeah, of course I did. I'll run you through the character in a moment. I'm just making... The last thing I forgot to do is move my chat box down because it's a different height than my other one. Oh, a little bit more. Just again. Boom, there we go. Maybe a little bit because the... like that. Just one more time. Perfect. There we go. So hello, welcome on in. As most of you would have known me, my name is Hanternos, a variety streamer from the UK. Let's end that music. I'm going to load the game back up. I'm going to put this over here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not using my my main model. Mainly because with that in the game, running at the same time, it likes to freeze. So I don't want to put any more strain on my computer than I have to. I'm going to go test the audio as we get in. I think I had it at 35 the last time I played, so just give me a moment. 35. There we go. 14 is a resource of it really is. So I've got that even my PNG sometimes struggles. But if you follow my blue sky, you'll know that me, Luna, right there, and Kara, who is in the midst of getting ready to stream again, all started fresh alts on this world. And I'm not going to hide it, Alpha, and we're on the European server. So Lily, we can play again together. If this is going to be an alt, if you ever want to come by, I believe you can get to this centre. Not me watching to see how much I need to catch up if you start later. But hey, do what you want. As you said, if you want to run ahead, you by all means. I'm going to try and do a bit of voice acting. Now that may, I don't know. I could try and do it. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to give it a go. I want to try practicing at least. This is kind of what drew me into doing this. So, I will show you my character and I'm going to make sure the controller works. I haven't played this for quite some time. You want to hear my alpha now? Oh, God. I don't know if that's going to work. Light is where I'm doing Eureka stuff just because they have a better community for it. Sweet. So how do I... There we go. Look, I gave him blue and yellow. There we go. ARR Alpha Nova. I need to know whether I get the opening screen because as soon as I click yes to save the character, I Alt F4 the frick out of there. You need Hanternos. Yuri Orangier. I can't practice his name anymore. Right, you ready? Though I will try and do voice acting. You can clip it. Oh, by the way, that's something I want to mention. As you can see in the chat, I have Seribot. I've sorted all that out. So now there is a wonderful, wonderful new command. You can just, this is a test for anyone watching on this clip. You can just go, boink. There you go. And there's a clip. So now we have a clip command. I managed to sort that out. We've also got the best. We've got the fun commands as well. So you can even do ! dad joke. And you'll get a dad joke. It will remind you to take breaks. It will remind you to drink. Egyptians claimed to invent the guitar, but they were such liars. That's awful! But dad joke. There you go. I can also use stuff for raffles. So if I do a giveaway, easy raffle in here. Seribot, I don't know why I didn't use Seribot before. Stinky is learning. Excuse me, Curb. What did I just read on Discord in the other server? Don't worry about it. The orgy is still going on. He's playing Ark. Curb is a good friend. He's a mod along with me and a few others on Banana Juju's server. I'll stop the bots and weirdos. It will stop the... Yeah. Seribot is really good for bot blocking. Yes, I've set up all the commands. If you spot any errors, let me know. I honestly thought it was going to be really difficult to put up, but I did it all within like 10 minutes. It was so good, and I can't believe I haven't done it sooner. But anyway, anyone for joining again? We're on the PNG because of resource hogging. Also, I noticed the number of followers we lost is nearly back at what we got, so I'm really happy about that. When I did the Nintendo Direct review, we lost, I actually counted, we lost 7 followers, 2 of them were bots, but 5 people willingly unfollowed me. Which is it's upsetting, but it is what it is. Don't judge me, I need dino babies. Yeah, now I've got 420, I was at 422, so I'm nearly back at what I was. So, here we go. I've got a bottle of water down here. I've also got a can of fizzy here. I should also turn on the light because it is a little dark in this room. I'm just going to do this in the microphone just to give you some ASMR. Just give me a moment. There you go. If you give me uno memento, potpourri. Oh, I can also turn my phone off. Oh my goodness, why didn't I turn off my phone? Otherwise people could just bug me. Hold on. Right, that's down, that's off. And I'm going to try and turn on the light without taking my headphones off. So give me a moment. I'll try. Spam him. Too late. I've muted it now. Hang on. Can I reach the light? So I'm halfway across the room. Nearly across the room. Wait for the light switch. There it is. Yes, extra good. No! No, I didn't do that one. You gits. No, you stop that right now. No! No! Who's doing that? If that's you, Luna, I swear to God. Who is it? It is Luna. Of course it's Luna. Hey, hi. Oh, hi. You absolute. Oh, I didn't put on streamer mode. How do I do that? How do I even... Ah, there it is. Bah. There we go. Screw you. Of course it's Luna. Excuse you. I don't know. It could have been Lily on Adam's account. She does that sometimes. Could have been Curb for all I know. Anyway. Controller set. Drinks available. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking in this stream. And... Oh. Uh-oh. I've lost audio. So many dumb ways to die. I've lost audio for the game. I've lost all desktop audio. What the hell? Sorry, hold on. Why is the desktop audio not... Hello? Why you know? Hold on, I think it might have been my headset that caused it. Oh, now it's back in. An ice cream van as well. Ah, there we go. There we go. I'm logged in. If you visit Serb, I'm probably idle in my Uldar bush. Oh, I know where your Uldar bush is. There we go, I got it. And you heard the ice cream van. I've been after that monster for an hour. You got it, Curb. You got it. Right. Are we ready to begin? So, I don't know if I skipped the opening scene. If so, we're going to have to miss it. So, on we go. Let's see. Big fishy. Have a little sip of this drink. Okay, fine. By the way, if I try and do accents, they're going to be terrible. Alright? They're going to be absolutely abysmal. So, I hope you're ready for some fantastic voice acting. Not really. Now remember, in the UK at the moment, it is Easter break from school, so a lot of children are off, so it may be busier than normal. You've learned my voice acting. No log on, only waiting. Yeah, I didn't realise my annual leave coincides with the kids being off school, which was brilliant. Ice cream man just literally parked outside my house. That's very tempting. So when we load in and do the first scene, I may have to spend a couple of minutes just getting my UI up to date. No, it's gone. It's just pulled away, so no. I haven't got any cash on me anyway. They don't take card. They only take cash. And Kara ruined ice cream trucks for me. So how do they wash their hands? Where'd they go toilet? Ah, here we go. Here we go. You let me know how the audio is. There I am. Owen Wilson. Wow. Here. Just going to do a question on the road. Bring it.
Here. Feel.
I'm blind! died! Oh no, it's the bread boy.
Hear, feel, think.
Seeing how white this is on screen makes me realise how dirty my monitor is. Ah, there I am. Of course I started Black Mage. You love the OG ARR BLM outfit, it's so good. Like the 45 outfit better because it's purple and not black. True. Ooh. Hey! Hey, you! You're right, lad. You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. That's the worst. I know, right? You there! Halt! What's this all about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. There they are. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look! Somnus! Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon to the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Heh, business as usual. Ah! Amaljar! Amaljar! To arms! To arms! Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Why can't Alizé and Alphino are just asleep during this? Oh, sore throat. No, not today. They were doing angsty twin things. Phew. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful round them blast blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits, they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company until we arrive? Them young uns don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddling's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and a glory, now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be old Brent's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell's no nailed busybody. We have a secret of 3, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stay secret too. Which is why I don't go sticking my nose in where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there'll be more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ulda? Yes. It is. Well then, let this journey. It's tell you the ins and outs of your destination. I don't know what it is, Kirby, but I'm just going for it. Uldar's ruled by the Sultan in name, but as the folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monstrous cronies would happily get rid of her Grace altogether. But that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. And the Royalists ain't nothing if not loyal. Northern what? Yeah, something like that. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they showing no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Uldan politics. They have their own interests, see, and ain't they afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit. And though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ulda, jewelled of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. Sean Bean Scuff edition. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm trying to swear, sorry. Bad bub.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis.
I could have sworn that I heard it pronounced Ulda at some point. That's why I thought it was that bloke doing it.
As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul.
No idea.
One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's off to the high road for me. Yeah, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for putting up with me, the prattle. Putting up with me, prattle, I should say. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Yeah, I don't know what accent there was, I was just going for it.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Oh my god, I'm about to fucking nut.
Oh, you've been doing M6S. I haven't even got to that on my main. Oh, right. It does look very pretty, still. Even to this day, it looks amazing. Oi, adventurer! Over here! You. Aye, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Ha! Name's Is it Wyman? Wymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this once, like. Yeah, I can't do accents, Luna. That's the thing. I'm just winging it. I'm not going to say those bits because it's just the way. Right, this is where I've got to set up my UI. So if I do plan on editing this, this is where YouTube will go bye-bye for a minute. So I'll see you in a few minutes. But for the rest of you, yeah, I use controller. I can't use mouse and keyboard for my hand problems. So that's just the way it is. But for UI purposes, so we're going to go from there. So if I remember correctly, like that one. Skip those. Just having a look at things. Nope, don't want any of that. Filters. Adam, who also uses because he plays PS5. Yeah, exactly. The rest you get stinky behind the scenes. Mad Lad didn't choose to hide people. Is that button? Where is that? Is that on target? I'll have a look for it. Which one is it? Or is it in filters? The bottom of general. Hide nearby players when... okay. Hide nearby players when close to quest NPCs. And that one. Don't hide party members, that's fine. I get ya. That's good, that's good. Target filters character, right. Don't want that. Randomize idle animation, because that's always fun. Yep. Apply. Mouse, don't need that. Right. Item settings. Interface. Open all. Expanded. Yep. Oops. Wrong one. UI settings, right. Gamepads, that's fine, Display. Those are all normally good. Recommendations, definitely. Not the play guide, don't need that. Display portraits in the player commendation window. Show party member portrait at the start of duty. No. Commendation window, absolutely. That does my head in. Right, all these. Yep, yeah. Clock type. I like all of them, thank you. Display main scenario guide. No. Remaining HP percentage. Love that one. That's fine. Apply. Right, that's okay. I think most of this is okay. Display class or job icons with nameplate. Nah. Hotbar, no. Log window. Turn those off already, seen cutscenes. Yes, I did. Yeah, I've done all that already. Yeah, me too, Lily, me too. 24-hour local time, yeah. Log text colours. I'll keep them the same until I get AFC stuff. Log filters, we'll do that later on. General, yeah, that's fine. Right, now we go on to system configuration. Done all that, that's fine, that's okay. Most that is fine. Play sounds when Windows not active? No, I like to keep that off. Play music when mounted? No. Battle music, city side? No. Don't have the spatial audio things, that's fine. Graphics. No, that's what it came up as, so I'm going to leave that as is. Mouse settings, gamepad, right, done that one. Touchpad, PS5. Clear blue one now as well. I do prefer the dark. Nope. I don't want any of that. Right. Apply. Last but not least, HUD layout. Right, this is where I need to go to work. So they're not a maelstrom, I know friend or foe. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Oh, I see. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So, scenario guide. I do not want that. So, display that. That's fine. We'll keep that there. Elemental gauge can go up here, and I'll minimise that to be 60%. That'll go up here, about there. Status info, focus target bar. Done that, done that, done that. Yeah, this is all fine. Gill. I normally put the gill about here. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, whoops! Okay, I did it wrong there. Hold on. I forgot about the bar. There. And that's right. Yep, that's that. Ad break is finished now. It's time for ad. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's only a 30-second ad break. I'm literally just got a Sean Bean advert or not. It's got fantastic, but it knows I'm listening. Right. I think that's the UI, so I'm happy with that. Now, I don't want any user macros. I don't want any of that. What I want is... God, it's been so long since I played this. I don't want to switch between things yet. Right, that can go there, that can go there. Swap back. Delete that. That. That can go there for now. That can go there for now. Just until we've got everything else. I think... You see how... Trying to hide that you are broke loser up into a 100 HP bar? No. It's fine now. It's okay. But I am a broke loser, I know. Right. So, welcome back to... Hang on, just give me a second. There we go. Welcome back to YouTube. Right, let's go back to the video. Oh my god, stop.
I'm dying. Thank you forever.
Who did that? What? Luna. I love that. I put that in today. Just plain to anyone with eyes that you don't even know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse. And I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. It's kind of how I speak. The hard like D and T's of words are silent. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventurer. Can't run yet. Oh yeah, I can't see anyone yet, can I? In your little blurry book. Why, hello there! Who might you be? Just gonna hurt my voice. If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Uldar, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Every day of my life, that is. Like our conflict with the Lahi, like our conflict with the Al Jar, for example, they've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, It's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the word of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing among the survivors there is one thing the survivors agree on, though: the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are just as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is you lend a helping hand and try to leave Uldar in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. I got called Green. Green with stink lines, of course. Oh, shut up. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on you to help put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Uldar means more business for the quicksand too. Hydrate? Oh, you got it. Anyway, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can. Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty? Hanternos Midnight. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Mr. Midnight. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a 4th chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tale of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Anyway, welcome to Uldar, Hanternos. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. How's the volume? Is that alright? Level 2 already, look at that. Who invited Dick Dastardly? I know. What is this empty inventory? Seems fake. I wonder. Oh no, I've done it wrong. Hold on. Where is it? Not display name. Item settings. That's what I meant to do. That's better. Yes, I know there's 20 modes. They won't show up yet until I get through this bit, I think. Has she ever got a voice in this game? I don't know. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Avenue, and then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for Aetherites, travelling around Aorza would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them. Be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Hanternos? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. Actually, in real life I have. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Thaumaturge's Guild, the Arzeneth Ossuary. Assuming that sceptre ain't just for show, you might consider your training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armour, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ulda, as long as you've got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Hanternos. There's plenty as won't scruple with swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, Thaumaturge's Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavoury characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power, while many of them fail to realise that instead of catering after all the gear at the moment, they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, we should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. Sir Noddington the Fourth. I too speaketh in giant walls of text, or a Sir Bladder fell in a bush in the middle of the market, lol. Posture check. I actually corrected my chair earlier because I realised my back support was in the wrong place, and now I'm very comfortable. Okay, now I can see people. There we go. So first off, I want to go this way. There's a reason. Lily pointed it out. Other people? This is a solo game. Yeah, it's totally not online. So I'm not doing the delivery Moogle thing. Oh my god. Right, what's first? So we've got the Leonhardt stuff. Delete that. Chicken knife, Sildra horn and the wind-up darts. Five chocobo feathers and improper greetings. 5 more chocobo feathers. That's because of Yamper. Thank you, Yamper. We've got the Tantalus stuff. We've got the Wild Rose clothing. We've got the Baron helmet, the Griffin horn, and a Fantasia. So if we get to a point later on and you want me to change what I look like, then we'll go from there. Friendship Circlet, 10 silver feathers, 99 Aetheryte tickets, and another copy of Improper Greetings for some... I don't know why you get 2 of that. You never believe that was sitting there? Yeah, I've got more to come through, that's the thing. Draft Chocobo Whistle. Always a good one. Another Friendship Circlet and a Aetheryte Pendulum, which is a minion, I believe. Strife, which is always good. Strife stuff's pretty awesome. Might have that as a glam. Wind up Moogle. Fat Chocobo Whistle. BDI and the Voidal Resonator. That's the Araman mount. Oh, that's something I forgot to put on. Hold on. One moment. Sorry, that's something I really forgot to do. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the moment because... There we go. Sorry about that. Just in case I get into stuff that, you know, there's stuff being spoken about in an FC or something. Chat's been hidden. Black Chocobo Chick and a couple of vouchers. next. The wind-up cursor, another Fantasia. That's the Coel mount. Behemoth Darding. That will come in useful later on. The Babe Behemoth. I was gonna be like, you are brave to show your chat. Yeah, I honestly forgot about it. And the Helm of Light. And there'll be more to come through. It said there's more stuff to come through. And now we just go send and receive. While we do all this. There we go. Six. There we go. 6 more to do. I've got mail. But yeah, sorry, I did put, I think it either 1 or 2 extra noises in my channel point redeems. I took away the echo fart because the channel point one only have a limited space. And also I put a new one in the bits one below the channel. I can't remember which one it was though. I think it was the cat laughing sound. That discard. We don't need that. Swords. Right, now we've got 6 more to pick up. We got the Chocobo brush, the Arc identification key, and the wind-up garnet. We've got Azama's earrings, also good. That helped do some XP bonuses as well. Death Scythe, the Aryan Horn, and the wind-up Palom. Sorry. No, it's Palom. Palom, sorry. Menfina's earrings and a wind-up Palom. There's the other one. Sorry, was taming an otter. I'm back. Welcome back. How is the orgy going? I saw what you said on the chat. You were breeding mummies. I've never played Ark, so that probably sounds completely normal to you. Right, is that everything? Make sure there's nothing else. I don't know, just do their thing. Fair enough. I know you keep trying to draw me into that game. Now I've got all those mounts, but I can't actually use them yet. Okay, right, now we're going to carry on. Unga Bunga time. Your speedrun tutorial? I'm doing it voice acting, so you can run ahead if you want. I'm not speaking to you, am I? No. We'll go this way. I can run now! I can run! The funny names. Yep, I had a total of 26, Kara. Hail, adventurer! Might you come at the behest of Miss Mamodi of the Quicksand? Excellent! Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That'll be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means of travel, to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you've heard of return and teleports? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm would wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Salt and its borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any other aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you find that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherytes or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Yay! Small rude, yeah. Alright, that's that one. Go to the Thaumaturgist Guild next, and then we'll go to the market. Although I should really look for aetherytes. Just Nidhogg, what a name. People are calling me kinky. I do nothing else. Yeah, you opened a bucket. You've opened a bag of worms there, Curb. You can't show your strat on stream anymore? Oh, I know why. Yeah. Welcome to the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here this day, friend. I see that you harbour arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. The nation of Uldar inherited its traditions from the ancient Beladiah, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Naldthal, who has passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funereal rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dwemmers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive, ensconced in the catacombs of Arazent Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to your guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word.
Step on me, please.
Hi Yoshi and hi Huff. And Artific Karakuri, yes. Well, adventurer, will you join our guild? Or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle, all 180 of them. Or at least, I would, if such requirements have not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all of brothers of the same house. Though they all wield the supreme authority, it is the eldest 2 who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Coco Bigo, I believe. Hello, welcome. Lahi, hello, and hello Gooby. You will have the power of God and anime. Risky rival. Wait a minute. No, it's fine. Coco Bussy. Yeah, he's back again. Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, man. Did your mother never tell you to startle a thaumaturge? Not to startle a thaumaturge. Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild, seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, prelate Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of funerary rites for the virtuous fallen from memory, but the simple task of keeping our names straight seems to be ever beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. There he is, the boy himself. What's this? What's this? Great Thal has led us now to a new aspirant? Ah, Kokobuki, were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokabuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of Thaumaturge's Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succulent understanding of our beloved art. Thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield Thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence, the Thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you, too, shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of Thaumaturgy's secrets, for advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? A confident response. Your name, if you will? Very well, Hanternos. Let us mark your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling Thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay three each of these creatures before returning to my side. Press those vocal cords. Yeah, this is going to be a thing for me as well. Stream part of it, record part of it, I don't know, maybe. Okay, so we've been to the Aetherite, we've been to the Thaumaturge's Guild, and opened up the quest for it. So now I'm just going to run round and get that right there. Wow, my sensitivity's high. I need to turn that down. What's that for? Is that Red Mage? Killer Instinct. Oh, that's Reaper. How are Huff and Gooby today? Are you doing well? Where's my water? I knocked it over! No! Ah! Multitasking, by the way. Yo, give me magic stick. Oh, ye give me magic stick. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. I'm trying to take a sip of water at the same time. Currently at work, procrastinating. Good, good. And you've already asked your feet to step on me. I mean, that's an achievement and a half. Okay, so now we're going to go to the market. Same. Cool, cool. Forgive me if I'm wrong, if I remember correctly. I swear you three, Half Dane and Gooby, do you all work in the same place? I know 2 of you do, but I can't remember if you all do. Of course, don't have to say. I'm not asking to say where because that's private information. But I'm pretty certain someone told me that you work in the same area. Near enough. You do not. You and Dane do. That's it. Yeah, I knew it was. Thank you. So, when Lily said she's hiding in her Uldar bush, it's right here. I'm pretty sure it's the middle one. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee? What? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Uldan for a favour, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services. But the fact of you offering nothing is laughable. My Uldar bush, yeah. Oh, Mistress Ramodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Uldar's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centres of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes into our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Oldenard passes through our ports. There you go, Seribot giving you stretch, break, hydrate. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Uldar as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants, moneylenders, day and night. Anything a man could desire can be purchased here, provided that he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? A deadlier sword, perhaps? Or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armour and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. Sorry, I had to cough. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content. But do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. It's all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. He's a bit of a bastard. Oh, if you read my eyes, I got fancy new blue light lenses in my glasses. Ooh, I need to get those at some point. But I want to go this way. I want that bit of clothing over there. We're not going that way. I want to go this way because I do have 10 golden feathers. So I want to look at the Calamity Salvage or the Recompense Officer. Not you, is it? I actually can't remember who sells them. Not you, is it? No, who is it? Is it you? Music takes you back? I know, right? Spoils. There it is. Manigum Horn. The Moonhound, that's new. Yeah, I'll take that this time. So, things have been interesting. Oh, you're telling about that, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do that. What do you give me as a reward? Some lavender. No, I don't want that. Good thing is, Lily, that the appendix is out now. So that's good. Are you back at work again? I can't remember. You are back at work, aren't you? Oh yeah, of course you are, because you did the year-end stuff. Okay, get that one next to the Gladiators Guild. Oh, yes, that was it. Yeah, I remember you telling me. You're dealing with the payday stuff, I remember. And then upstairs. So what, over here? Bam. Oh look, Jenlin's, Lily's favourite person. Stupid Jenkins. I'm sorry, I like to tease. How long does run last for now? Still going, look. There you go, that's all of them. But look, I've still got run active. Oh, so it's constantly on until you enter battle. Oh no, there's sprint. So jog is another effect. That's new. Interesting. That's new with 7.2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's new. So you can walk if you want to, but you can have a jog, so you run a little bit faster now. Oh my god! The size of that coat. Once your sprint wears off, you get jog. That's really cool. How was your tour of the city, Hanternos? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Oldale's a big place with lots to see and do. But wandering around here aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then. All that's left for you to do is to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Level 5, I think, isn't it? Level 4. Right, we're just going to do some thaumaturgy stuff. So I go in. Oh yeah, I forgot about achievements. Oh, Lily with your achievement hunting. Are you still in the top 100, or you slipped out for a little bit? Just fight for a little bit. How's the volume, by the way? It's not too loud, I hope. If it needs to go down, please let me know. On a fun little project. Oh, what's he up to? Currently 62. Oh, nice. You have to let me know what it is. $28 male and count it. Oh no. I would try that game, but I can't afford it at the moment. Not until the weekend, at least. But honestly, seeing how much rage Huff was exuberating playing that game, I don't know if I should. You know, maybe I should leave it be. I mean, if it comes out on 420, that would be hilarious, of course. Hopefully, this should level me up. Oh yes, over here. Right. I'll go to the Thaumaturgist Guild first, then I'll pick up the new quest. Oh. But until then, it's just me in the castle and the sky grind. I'm almost done crafting 479 crafts to go. Sweet. That's a hell of a lot closer than I am. On my main, that is. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished his foes. Hanternos, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Ether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures, to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is how the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Now I have here a tome that shall serve as a hunting log. As the name suggests, its pages are to be filled with records of the enemies you slay. The log also contains the names of such adversaries that will challenge and improve your skills as a thaumaturge. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will also swell in response to the moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when you next crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you will know the time has come for you to visit me once more. 20 and below, or 25 and below. I'd rather have that one. Hey, 30 points is 30 points. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Uldar then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, maybe it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uldar are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Uldan's dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just out the door, across the hall, and you'll see the Gate of Gnarls staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come up on it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall though, more than I'd like care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Papashan is the best character in Uldar. Really? Remember when Black Mage had a shield? Square didn't seem to remember. I have one right now. Yeah. Ain't it pretty? Even though it is a lump of it's a collection of 2x4s nailed together. Oh, look. Hunting log. Yeah, explain your reasoning for Papashan, why he's the best character. I want to know. Here we go. Run across this. Oh, the snapping shrews are part of it as well. Excellent. Oh yeah, I did read one of those updates that there's no timer on, like, you always have Astral Fire or Astral Ice, no matter what. The timer never goes away. That's quite cool. Well, you certainly look like the part of adventure, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papashan, station master of the humble dispatch yard. It's so fast be alone. Oh, really? I have no idea. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true old Darns work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Uldar to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard too were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Uldar needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your abilities. Oh, that one. M8 is so fast, it's so stressful when I play Dancer, I would die as a caster. Oh dear. Ooh, new weapon. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They've been long away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Dude, you have no idea. That's really, I know it's quite dark to think about, but anyone who's been in that place knows exactly how that feels. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true, Lily. Halt! Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papashan? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favour. He wants to live out his final days protecting a train yard, and yet he's protecting the city. This old Lalafell can't rest yet. Western front, clear. Eastern front, clear. Here, have a pretzel. From me? From Papashan? A twilight pretzel, my favourite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could have no stomach for fighting. Got to Black Russian a bit and get that, what do you call it? Aetherine. So, Kara is speedrunning this. Don't know where she is right now. 12 saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Yeah, the jog is a nice addition. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels. I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan's sword sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Hanternos, I have just this moment. No time for concealment. No time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some of the most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. apologise for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honourable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings will be punishment enough. This cannot happen, Hanternos. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Okay, no problem. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thunderland is vast and there's only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Me trying to do female voices is going to be tricky, so forgive me if they sound a little bit off, or I might just go just for higher pitch, like I did with Momodi. There's the tree, over there. You'll just pronounce "Iwu." Yeah, I can't do that good. "Iwu." There you go. That even hurt. No. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter instant battle. Hello, instant battle. I think this is voiced anyway. Did you just hear a new woo? Yeah, blame Curb.
Oh, Sultan Tree.
No way I'm getting this high
spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
Hello. Oh!
As you command, O Lilira.
It's the boy!
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
Try and listen to his voice so I can try and get it.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
Handsome stranger, hell yeah.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them.
God's sake, stop it.
If it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
You're not helping, Kara, in the slightest. Go on.
Hi, guys.
There she is. Oh, it's me in the morning.
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Okay, I will. Yeah, that was Kara. Sorry, Gooby. You can't with thank for his voice? Oh, it's alright. It's not that bad. The moaning noises. Please stop. I'm putting this up on YouTube, you know. Oh, alright, we haven't got time for that, apparently. Oop. Lovely, old friends. Yeah, I'm getting more A frame now. Killed the other one. You want me to heal you? No, I'm good. I'm good. We got. Hey, level up. There we go. Whew. Ooh, crystal. Don't touch the sparkly thing. If you can hear a noise in the background, it is just Karen making a cup of tea, so. I'm saying people can hear noise in the background, it's just you making a cup of tea.
You could have had the studio.
Hmm?
You could have had the studio.
Nah, it's fine.
Here.
Oh, she's back again.
Feel. Think.
It's the only 3 words I've ever heard you say, Heidelin. You a Pokemon? Ooh, Star Shower.
Crystal bearer.
Ooh, new words. Where's mine? Whom's this sprout? This little noobliette. Hi, Ruffy.
I am Heidelin.
Hi, Ruffy!
All
there's Kara.
made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead.
He's just shouted back, hi, Kara,
presaging
with big
an
capital
end to
letters.
life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Big pointy crystal.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
God, well, I'm going to have to recreate Urionje's talking. That's going to be ridiculous. That's still one of my
By thy
redeems.
deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Oh, hello. Hooey. Whee! There's another. This is Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Shine thy light on all creation.
Shine thy light on all creation. I'll just pull my trousers down and moon everyone. That'll all just bend over and light reflect off my head. You know, that'll be bright enough. I don't know, I went for my trousers first. Shows where my mind is. I've been here all day. The hell?
Ah, coming around now.
Well, I think so.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
It was an angry lizard bird.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
I fell asleep. Great.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
Bloody had bean mice to... Oh,
But
yeah.
of course. This changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I
Must.
leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Wait, what? You can't...
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
Exactly.
I shall return and tell them myself.
You do that. Girl power, you know. A little stroppy walk off. Look at her.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
I hope so.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
But it's night time. Night time is time for sleepy. Right. I realised I was stuck between a rock and another rock. Where are we going? Papashan? Yeah, back to the dispatch yard. Sleep is for the weak. I like my sleep. Put that knife away. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realise what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papashan. You and the people of Uldar. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologise for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I shall refrain from travelling unescorted in future. It's okay to be weak sometimes, Andrew. Nah, what are you talking about? I do love my sleep, but I've been trying not to sleep in so late recently. I cannot thank you enough, Hanternos. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Hanternos, You're just the sort of adventure we need round here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanlin as you did to us today. It'll cost you. It'll cost you. Cicidoa. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favour to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Good lord, that's a lot of peas. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will wield it to you. I apologise for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Yeah, alright then. The fish will be there for me. There's one more big blue fish, and I simply cannot leave before I acquire him. You go for it, Curb. We all believe in you. What do you do? All you shards. If Kikadoa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Pumpkin, please? Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand will be grateful for such a grand gift. Here is the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local labourers lounge. What's with all the repetitive words within the same letter? Tongue twisters. Hey, Seri bot to the rescue. Thank you very much. Oh, surfing clouds. One of three. We got any more? Oh, there's another one over there. Any more? There's one. Excuse me. Where are we going? Oh, I know where. It's uphill. It's on top. I think. No, it ain't. It's actually in the building, isn't it? I know if I work ever again, with documents programmed for every single power record I've employed since we hired and Oh, God, that's going to take ages. Drink for you, laddie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at my place. I can't do this accent. What's that? We Kokoda asked you to bring this here to me. Ha! So that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Irish, isn't it? Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden arse back home. The hells, an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what he cooks to do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat and are starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can't get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Laddie. Word is, Blackbrush's station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is helping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting together a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. What level quest is that? 8. Good. We don't present them quickly enough. We are required to sharpen course of time. Oh, god damn, that's terrible. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. First of all, Looking to work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We Stone Torches are sole source hired by Malagina & Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it's for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I will not have it on my conscience that I sell an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armour are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Right, this is what I need. Level 5 stuff for head, legs, hand, and feet. Sorry, head, body, hands, legs, and feet. All these be level 5. I ain't spending that much. Nah, me neither, really. Right, we're going to go back to Uldar. Didn't mean to do that. I walked to the only use my return. Yeah, that's it. People do that. Oh, right. It's that one. I don't want. I never use Addle, like ever. Excuse me. I need some water. Talking a lot is hurting. See if we can find something really cheap on the board. Bloody hell. No. No point getting that. So 195 for that. Just having a look. 500. I swear you can get them cheap somewhere. That's noise of suffering. Fell into open world materia. Don't I know it? Arms merchant. No, I don't want that. I want an armourer. Can't we get cheap armour from? It's been so long I can't bloody remember. You. There we go. So we've got a hempen hat. I'm not going to have enough though, are we? The half robe will do. I can't not remember what I need to get, so I don't care about the money at the moment, so it's fine. So I've got the body and I've got the feet, so I need legs, hands, legs, and head. There we go. Boom. Perfect. That'll do. Oh, hello. Phoenix. Are you ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears to be in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Oh, now you give me a level 8. There we go. Get You don't give me much. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the all-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering mills to their doorstep. But no more. Inside this tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Okay, I can do that for you. My tail's sticking out the back. There's even a gap for it now, I think. Gather our tools and dear them. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Narrow fissure. Get some goblins down. Okay, level 9. Any more? That's it. Back to Warren, along the railway line. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to all shipments threaten not only the interest of Amelgina and Sons mineral concern, but of Uldar herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Yeah, I'll take that. Request there. What do you want? What do you give me? No. No. Although, ethers. Nah, I'll be alright. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumour has it there was a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildir. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young art star, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving in to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he's very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favour within the Sacrarium. Of course, the Thaumaturgs only consider the options and opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Uldar. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished guile upon the Thaumaturgs, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice to say it, if Whiston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bloodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and volunteer for his expedition. Sorry about me repeating words, sometimes I trip over myself. I heard something about molesting. What are you doing, huh? Oh, they're talking about ore trucks being unmolested by creatures in a tunnel. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days, so if you're interested, something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I've got time to spare, and they've taken to follow me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I've barely had a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give me these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yeah, alright. Oh dear. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. A cookie? Well, if Whiston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want two next time. But Whiston always plays with us. Why would he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Whiston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Whiston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Whiston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Whiston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was any happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of content from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after all the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say that with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we'll take it, adventurer. We'll reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein! Whiston, you must come and see! Already? Amazing! We'll leave at once! You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Stuff for the book here. How many do we need? 3. I use Blizzard for now. It's not really that powerful, but let's get rid of these brigands. Level 10. That was balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? Goddamn idiot. What did you think was going to happen? That you strike it rich and get cozy with the Order, while the Master of Uldar looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. But the Syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you. It seems, lucky boy. Now you have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. Ooh, golem. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Loreto mean to kill us too? Fight you with my fire. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested! Got a knife in his back. But the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Ah, damn. Seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Headache! Just go quickly. Yeah, there we go. I would compose a ballad in your honour, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Uldar herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it! I've oft heard it said that the blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amaljar. What stirred them up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought! So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? He's such a charmer. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charlayan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. How if I walk around during COVID? Yeah. Quite right. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. Just watch him run straight into a brick wall. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest has already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be the simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Oh, hello. Volothos, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. Walk softly and carry a big gun? Damn right. I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honour and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. I'm just getting off the game for one moment. I can refresh my Twitch page because something's gone wrong. Somewhere in here, I have a redeem. Oh no, I don't. It's fine. Ah, right. May have met before? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. This way. That's the legacy player line. Oh, is it really? Ah, there you go then. We want to do a fate? Nah, we'll leave the fates behind for now. I'm interested in that. Back to the Coffer and Coffin. "12, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the god's damn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could have hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would be dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard, and what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, goddammit, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I speak with the others and make sure that your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhaps she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. But yes, that recent follower. Sorry, the name doesn't appear on that. Volothos. Volothos, I hope I got that right. Thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. You're helping us all grow. First off, pick up the Aetherite Thaumaturgy Guild quest. I think the next one's level 5 and I'm now at level 10, so you might as well, I'm a little bit behind. Kokabuki! Got 5. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozamaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from our 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobaigo's purview. It's only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Alright? Not you. You. Yes, Hanternos, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter to Zozomaya's Guide. The Threat of Intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blade slices through flesh. Spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. That last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed or worse, you have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar, the further the better. Now, let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the Silver Bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you've slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Hanternos, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. Oh God. That's me. I am I am the bird flesh. I should be scared. Here, isn't it? Yeah, Western. Yeah, I'll be worried now. I'll be worried now. Ooh. He's done for the hunting log. Done those ones. Right, let's go. Oh, no, I shouldn't have used that straight away because now there are cactuars here. And I need to kill them too. Oh, I managed to keep the job going. Perfect. But then I think the spiders down here, the... Oh, goodness, what are they called? Oh no, I've forgotten. I mean, there's axe beaks. Hammer beaks, even. I'll get that later on. That's just for the goblet. I don't need that yet. Yarzons. There we go. I knew they had an odd name. They need going as well, but they are aggressive, so I'm keeping my distance. Just like the book said, strike from afar. There we go. How about the goblins? The earth sprites. They have to be killed. Goblins, I think. Yeah, rusty goblin. The buzzards, not so much. That's fine. No, not that. That one there. There we go. Logs, hunting log. There we go. So I've done 8 of them so far. What else I need to kill? Current shell sweepers, which is in Blackbrush, and the sunbats, which are later on. That's fine. That's fine. Server vulture, there you are. Ha! Right, and now we take a bit down to the Silk Bazaar, go and give them some meat, and then take it back to the guild. Lovely. You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist. What brings you out to our bazaar this fine afternoon? The gentleman here just threw himself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not sort of the flesh I have a taste for, you understand. My brother, not again. Oh, actually, first of all, do that first, so at least we have a chocobo keeper to hand ready. If we ever need a quick getaway from somewhere. Ooh, music? Hello? Thank you. Not you. Not you. Him. Ah, welcome back, Hanternos. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact. Face appears unshredded. It truly is the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by a heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy slashy bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favours the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing levelled at me by the distant duelist distressed by my deadly downpour. Oof. We thaumaturges excel at offence, but fail miserably at defence. Our most effective strategy is to topple our enemies with overwhelming force before they have had a chance to respond. Honour is for knights and dead mages. Hanternos, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Oh, here comes a stroppy boy. So it's true, Buki. Don't try and hide from me, Bygo, or you, Banny, or Bezzy, or Boha. Coco Bussy? What are you doing here? You promised. You promised you would teach me next. Yes, of course we did, Bussy, but Hanternos was here was most insistent. And once again you brushed me aside in the hope that I abandoned my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you. All of you. Please, Bussy, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Bygo is. That was Kokobussy, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild. But he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Kokobussy's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge, and I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Got another one here. Yes, Hanternos, yes! The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today will be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. Paucity, paucity, not sure which one it is. Aha! So Hanternos, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last-minute trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts to slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, is it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted his arcane reserves is naught but a man with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of our power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in the umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to evoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge into the astral fire state will find the potency of incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to its etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 Efts. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils has returned to the ossuary. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either, but, you know, whatever. Right, Efts. Where can I find Efts? Blackbrush. No, that's not Blackbrush, is it? Or is it? Yes, it is. We'll do this first, then we'll go and talk to Momodi. No, I need to go to Central. Of course, it's Blackbrush, isn't it? I'm a fool. go. Fs are in the river, aren't they? And they are. These are level 10. So they'll be a little stronger than we'll normally get, but let's go for it. I think I might have started something. Oh, what have you done, Curb? Everyone's looking at every. Oh dear, what have you done? Oh no. Well, you've given yourself a reputation there, Curb, so. For anyone watching on YouTube who wasn't here earlier, watching the VOD, talking about breeding in Ark. Don't you worry. Number 6. Right, it's further up this way. I mean, all you got to do is ask nicely. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Go. Level 11. I think I'll get hit by that one. Nope. I'm good. Right, that's 8. Back to the guild. That's funny. I like that. It's got that conversation going. It's weird when the teleport goes and there's no music. It's just a bit quiet. Right, to Coco Barney, who's over this way. Snoozius Maximus, that's a great name. I like that. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breathing. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Hanternos, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Flee. Aha! Most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy. But should there be nowhere left to run, a vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. And ether! No, say, ether! The draft of the gods. We thaumaturges indeed, and any who practice the art of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems an Amaljar raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. Time has come for you to put your knowledge to the test, annihilate these Amaljar bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armoured war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. And I believe Kokabuki has an additional request. While you were busy incinerating an Amaljar, be sure to collect some samples of their blood. Assume you can draw any from their smoking remains. Alright. I think that's a fair request. How to get the freaking Drybone. Black Russian walk. Okay. Blood is for the blood god. Damn right. Go this way. Walk east. Sorry, that happens sometimes. Oh, is it like a trigger? It's a trigger word, right? Although now I'm here, I could probably do... Way. I think the Kakurans are up there. Hold on. Just says Black Brush, Kakuran Shell Sweeper. I think they're on the other side of Black Brush. If I can get the hunting log finished, or the first chapter anyway, I think they're up there. Actually, no. You know what? No, I'm not going to bother with that. We can do that another time. I only say it because I know the sunbats are down here, which is the other one I need. We've got in the inventory. Marmot steak, potions, fantasias, just a few bits and bobs, so nothing needed at the moment. Let's have some running. And there's a sunbat. There's another one. I'll leave you alone for the time being. We're going to Drybone so we can get the Aetherite ticket. Aetherite ticket? Aetherite. And go from there. How is Kara doing with actually level 11, same as me. Right, these are aggressive, so I've got to be careful. I could probably take them down, but I don't want to. Keep going. Keep going. Don't get stuck in the tree. Eastern Fan. Wow, that was quick. Right, this is like a level 15 area, but I'm going into this bit right... Well, where I need to go is here. But I'm also going to go up there to get the Aetherite unlocked. Ease of transport.
Oh my god, I'm about to fucking nut.
Oh no, I forgot to turn off the hit me thing. Sorry Amy, I'll refund that to you. Hi Amy, I'm using my PNG today. You know what, actually I'll do it quick so no one else does it. That's my fault. I was so focused on getting other things set up I completely forgot. Give me a moment, I did it wrong.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah, we will. Where's the other one? That one. That one. And that one. And then... Hi, Awa. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's my bad. This is going to be a great YouTube recording as well. Ignore that. Reject all. Yes, you can refund all that back.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There we go. Complete all. Yes. So anyone who's spent something in the past, like, few months for me, you probably just had that all refunded to you. So, there we go. Right. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Amalja! How's you and folks? I'm doing alright, Amy. Thanks for asking. How about yourself, sweetheart? Are you doing well today? I know it's like school holidays for kids and everything, and hopefully at your job they aren't being awful. They are. Darn it. Unfortunately, kids, when they go on Easter holiday, it's all fun anyway. Good. This is what I want. This big crystal. Hey, yeah! Ah! Kids are, yeah, there is a term we want to use in this channel, but we're trying to reduce the amount of swearing we do on this channel now, so... where are we going? Thaumaturgist Guild. Well, that's order! I realise that a few people, some of my regular viewers, don't care for swearing that much, so... It was a self-censor anyway? Yeah, I know, it's just demons, that's a good one. Not all of them, though. Like, people watching, not all kids are demons. It's the ones you all hear about that cause so much trouble. They're the problems. Right, back to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Again. Take the creative ether and the blood to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Yep, I got it. I got it. I'm hooked to Stardew at the moment. Oh, good. Stardew is a fantastic game. One I should really look at more often. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench as a Maljar blood. Oh, 10, 20, 30! The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Hanternos' lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile, viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kokobushi should be pleased. Speak the devil. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobushi, good of you to come. Hanternos here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amaljar blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you've been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, you were most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. But Busi, we cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. Hanternos, if you're done here, I'll speak with you further. All kids are demons, just some less than others. Humans need a few years to cook. Yeah, true. Ah, the little kick. That emote is so cute. Okay, what are we going on now? Okay, this is the end of your quest. As I mentioned before, Kokobushi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to evoke the smallest flicker of flame. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his woefully inadequate etheric reserves would likely kill him. But I did not request your presence to discuss my brother's tragic circumstance. You have completed every trial set before you thus far. I believe you are sufficiently entrenched into the abyss of the thaumaturgy that a sojourn to another guild will not unduly affect your studies. Within the walls of Uldar, you might visit the Pugilist Guild and train on the feet of Hammon Holyfist, or cross blades with the First Sword Miller of the Gladiators Guild. Or, should you tire from the demands of battle, there are guilds that offer instruction in the trades of weaving, goldsmithing, and alchemy. I believe there's even a guild that teaches mining of all things. I should hope, of course, that thaumaturgy remains your first and foremost obsession. Do not absent yourself from us too long, Hanternos. Yes, sir. Armory unlocked. Yeah, now I can unlock more classes. Although, I'll take down my level a bit, but I get more XP doing it that way. So, that's that for now. I need to be level 15 to get the next quest. And I'm only level 11. So we'll continue with the main storyline, which is here. Settle down, Hanternos. You got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nalthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this colour your view of Uldar, Hanternos. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us here are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people will call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Hanternos, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Patopa whenever you feel like staying. In rooms, lovely. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. With a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs, it'll be a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Sweet! There we go. Oh, something over there as well. Look what the Koel dragged in. Good to see you, Hanternos. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanan who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Uldar with the means but to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of the Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've got the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from the quicksand. Find Mimigan, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. I like her, but she can be rude, can't she? I've got Eustace over here. Ah, Hanternos! Mamodi said you might come.
No.
I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild leaves are by the means by which we document requests for assistance from the Citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for creation of certain goods, and the tasks we term leaf quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Toltonoa. He'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first lead quest. You know what? We're going to do that. We are going to take a chocobo porter all the way to Horizon. Oh, wait a minute. No, porter. There we go. And you get some decent music, I think. Are you ready? I think you get some of the best music in the game. The best chocobo music. Oh, it's not there. Hold on. Let's see if I can figure it out before it happens. There it is. Can't have a porter without this music playing. I'm not doing anything, but this is all automatic, so... Don't put me in a fight. And it just did it just before it rolled over. There we go. The timing couldn't have been better on that tune. Okay. Dadanan. Hanternos, I presume? Aye, Mamodi said to expect you. And so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that leads goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about being busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Bermodi to send any souls looking for work. 12 know there is plenty of it to be done round here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make some use of yourself. Yourself of some use, whatever. In FTL there are chocobo enemies? Yes, they exist in this game, but not till later on. Ooh, Blizzard 2. Right, hold on. Put sleep there. That can go there. Just having to think. I don't really need transpose, to be honest. Yeah, that'll do for now. An hour later, I've downloaded 3 years worth of timesheets, now scanning all to. Oh god, best of luck. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it'll be a simple affair, I've had nothing since he departed for Cockbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him his notice. I cannot afford any further delay. I will do what you need. I'm just going to check these ones. These give jewellery, but... Nah, I don't need that. Wristbands. I'm not really fussed about those. They give some power, but not much. You. Fine evening to you, adventurer. My name is Totanoa, and I'm in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set you to your first task. It should be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound, body, and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe it is within your capabilities? Fine. Marvellous! A word of warning, when near death, peace are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, lest you become a meal for its mates. Oh, there we go. How's my gear doing? Oh, it's only fine. Down we go to this area. I'm going to keep it at that for now. Right, that's what we got to kill. Let's go. Joining. Hey, I got some auto drops from that chest just in time. There we go. Just that. On the payroll. So no reason to value official leaves. There we go. Now I can do that as well. Now I've got a trial one here. While I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild leads, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the Beast, so there is no doubt to your abilities. You mean that person right there? You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Totano quite well from here. As of your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail what exactly a guild hest entails. More than a simple leave quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as Grand Company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you'll be helping maintain the safety of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I've described appeals to you, pray speak to me again and join the guild hest. Duty finder, that's a big, big thing. for another time. So now we have to go and find Drunken Stag, who's over there. What do you want, Dadenon's product. He can sell all the notice he likes, it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame to... Lots of decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. What do you give? Nothing. The product you heard Dadenon going on about is valuable gemstone known as raw nashachite. Nashachite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then them 12 damn goblins came along, not like any goblins I've seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes on my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full at evacuating the mines. So they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashachite? I hope that's what it's pronounced. Is it nashachite? Nashachite? I don't know. We'll go with nashachite, because I think nashachite sounds rude. One health. Alright, another raw mound. Oh, careful. Good. It's another one. Where's the other one? Over there. Okay, see if I can defeat it in 10 seconds to keep my job on. Probably not. No. I'm in battle still, so it won't count. There we go, we got it all. A chunk of tin. Oh, we got a chunk of tin ore as well. We got the raw nashachite. Nashachite. I keep saying it. Sorry. It's just how I see those words. CH is a soft CH to me, not a hard one. Drunken Stag. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw nashachite? Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nana-Shah-ul-Nasha, who once ruled as Sultana. This should save Dadenon from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Chitin. Chitin is a hard one for me. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how you repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travellers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it too hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufalupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble, and maybe even offer you more work. You are wrong, but that's how I said it. Is it shitting? Like, is it a soft CH? I honestly didn't know that. I thought it was always chitting. You learn something new every day. Oh, raid! Walker! Hello, Walker! Nice to see you. I'm going to give you a shout because I believe my moderator is busy. Just give me a moment. Welcome, Raiders. That one? You were playing Suikoden Remastered Gate Room War. One I've not heard of, but I hope you had fun. Walker Sunrise. There we are. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. My name is Hanternos. I am a variety streamer from the UK. I am a plushy bird, but today I have to use my PNG model because Final Fantasy XIV is a resource hog. So, normally I've got a full working model and everything, but I hope you enjoy what you see. I hope you all had a lot of fun watching Walker and Ayumi. And if you need to go and do post-stream stuff, please do. Stretch, eat, drink, toilet, you know, all of that. Take your meds. Meds is most important if you're taking your medication. Look after yourself. And again, Walker, thank you so much for the raid. Very, very kind of you. FF14 is a greedy beast for sure. An old PS1 JRPG, the remake just came out. Oh, cool. That's probably why I don't know of it. And go. Back to this way. How have we both been? Oh, yeah, mod time. I'll catch you in a bit, buddy. Okie doke. Well, Curb, sorry. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for sticking by. Yeah, how have you both been? I haven't seen you for a while. Greetings and salutation, adventurer. To what do I owe this... Wait, you've slain how many swarms of sunbidges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much more you can do to help here. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalin, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalin. With luck, you will find her quickly. You got it. In fact, I'm going to teleport there to save you some time. Just going to click out something just a moment. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. And we're going to go this way. So I know it's from that path, but oh well. We'll get there. So while I'm running that way, I'm just going to tab out again to get something loaded up. Just give me one moment. There we go. Oh, you didn't hear that, hopefully. Sorry. I stretched and it came out. Sorry. Cecily. Huh? A letter? Aye, I've got Fufalupa's missive right here. I wouldn't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even though those minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Alright, I'll do that. Just going to do the same thing again. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, Lost Hope, of course we are. go through the door, not just jump over the fence like a hooligan. Just passing through? Or will you be staying a while? Puffaloopa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy's still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give Kukurin's arse about this settlement. No one in Uldar does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. They do give some decent gear. Given it's still level 5. Oh, that's level 10. The hands are level 5. No, I don't want either of them. Ah, you give hands. There we go. I thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers. The lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Erlande Quiveron. Just going to refresh something quickly. Sorry, my Twitch page is going all doolally. There we go. Just give me one moment. I know this does not look good on a recording. There we go. There we go. Oh, I missed that one. The Baron and his cronies are naught but a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Alright, you got it. I think he's over that way. Yeah. This one can be a little annoying. Especially get caught by those ants, because they can swarm you like an ant would. Trying to get used to streaming at this time now. Yeah. Having regular patterns. I wish I could have a regular pattern for streaming, but it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. My work just does not work like that. Tell you what, we could take down these sunbeds. I had a morning playing around editing a green screen video. It might get used. I suppose I know what you mean though. It's specifically for one kind of action, isn't it? How many do we need? 3. Got any more sunbats around here? There. Right, this is where I need to be. Thankfully, there is someone up here doing the same thing. So he's going to take that quiver on guard right there. Excellent. And I'll take down him. Thank you, sir. I've just like sabotaged your kill. Oh god. That's it. Yeah, you take him as well. That's it. Together we can take him down. Look at that teamwork. I'm paralysed. Ow. Paralysed. There it is. Also, Raiders, if you do want to stick around for something, oh, not today though, birthday stream is coming up in just over a week. There will be some singing on stream. Just to make you aware. So it's done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Uldar is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for some syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed, but the brass blades of the roads must look to others for guidance. Let's make sure that's good. Yes, good. Not you. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belonged with the brass blade of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. So, Horizon. All of us April birthdays? Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, mine is in 9 days. 9 days' time. Ah, Hanternos. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter to me. Letter to him, sorry. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to claim it. Level 15. The brass blades of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Hanternos. Thaumaturgists from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin said only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totaruna. You got it. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Here it is. There's the phrase we all know and love. Totaruna, there you are. A bleeding venturer come to help. I heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road. We've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufalupa. Boy's got to stick up his arse the size of a Sabbath tender. No wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. That one. Hey, adventurer. Mind running the message to Present Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturgists, see, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for us distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Rafe that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to the Horizon for the feast. Right, what I'm going to do, actually, is go back to Horizon, just very lazily, and go that way! Ugh, because I've been doing this for 3 hours, and I need to rest. I need to rest my throat. So that will be it for today. Thank you for being here. For those on YouTube, I'll see you in the next one.